This is the Island Princess. She is 14 stories high and about 300 meters long. She is moored in the port of Vancouver in Canada. We are going to the last frontier, Alaska. Beyond it is the end of the world. In other words, Russia. The luxury liner has 900 crew members that include waiters, chefs, housekeepers, dancers, sailors, and other support staff. Of the 1,000 passengers, 15 are from our party. By the night of May 23rd, we are all in Vancouver. Jyoti, Bhavi, 3 of Jyoti's cousins and their families, Kanchan and me. We load the van we have rented and come to the port in batches. While in the queue waiting for our hand baggage to be scanned, we are entertained by a television show. It is selling us future princess vacations, which have the tagline, "Escape completely." The company operates luxury cruise liners that sail every ocean and sea on the planet, from the Mediterranean to the South China Sea, from the volcanoes of Hawaii to the spice gardens of Kerala. The Island Princess sails from Vancouver to Alaska during the summer months, and the rest of the year it tours along the Panama Canal. After 2 hours of the immigration process, we have each a room key which doubles up as a credit card, a note for the innocent. We want to run in, but are politely stopped for a cheesy photo shoot against a canvas backdrop of a mountain range. Later we see these photos hanging like Christmas postcards, ready to be picked up for $30. Finally, we cross the gangplank, go up the elevator, and find ourselves walking on the corridors that will become familiar very soon. The room is beautiful, and better still is the balcony. Kanchan and I have rushed out there and are staring at the Pacific Ocean way down below us. Our eyes are level with the tall buildings of Vancouver. We urge the helicopter to take off, and after some hesitation, it complies. Then we realize it is almost 2 in the afternoon and we are hungry. So we rummage through the welcome brochures and sales booklets and find the important paper. It is a map of the ship. The ship can get lost at sea, but you will still know where to find the ice cream parlor. Off we go to the 14th floor, walking up the steps, since the elevators are busy bringing in passengers. Our room is on the 9th floor. We can see an aquamarine pool and an open-air theatre screen. But first things first, the merry sound of cutlery beckons. The array of food items make our eyes roll. We pass the fresh fruits and salad items and make a dash for the main dishes. Plates piled high, we sit by a window that looks out towards the horizon, after which the buffet restaurant was named Horizon Court. We want to point out this fishing trolley and that plane, but we can't talk as our mouths are full of food. We have to experiment with every exotic sounding dish, from the unpronounceable German Sauerkrautstrudelstein to the red hot Indonesian pickles. We add a bit of desi curry, scoop up the stuffed mushroom, drop a dollop of mashed potatoes. After wolfing down yet another course, we crawl back to pick a sampling of the 4 different kinds of cakes, including the one shaped as a glacier. My conscience and I have a tete-a-tete. What? There were soups?
Yes, but we have just had dessert.
A spoonful of each kind won't hurt. That tandoori thing was yummy. Maybe I'll get a second helping.
And forego the Vietnamese stir fry and the Alaskan salmon?
Oh, stop it. I can't take any more.
Not even ice cream?
Never say never again to that, babe.
Why didn't you top it with chocolate sauce?
Forget it.
Does it mean you cannot walk anymore?
No, they are watching.
They are waiters, not bouncers.
One of them asked me where I came from.
That is because he is himself from India.
Really? I thought he wanted to know whether I was from Somalia or Auschwitz. Hey, listen, I just learned this buffet is open for almost 24 hours a day. Breakfast melting into lunch, lunch crumbling into tea, and tea belching out into dinner. Do you think I'll survive all this?
I doubt it, because there's an ice cream parlor outside, a pizza place, and a grilled food corner too.
Oh, I wish I had 4 stomachs like a cow. We had to find out what else there was on the ship, especially the kind that would help offload some calorific sins. Here's the gym. You want to gym while on vacation? It's for the crew members, the dancers and entertainers who need to remain in shape, and for the waiters, cooks, and housekeepers when they get the time. Once a waiter was watching a kid's father buttering his toast, and he told the kid, "You are a lucky boy. Your father is doing it for you. I don't do it for my son." Then he grinned, "But that is because I'm hardly ever with him. He is growing up in the Philippines, and I am on the ship for 10 months a year." We asked him if he liked Alaska. He said he hardly got a chance to sightsee because he was busy cleaning the dining tables. They said the ship would start at 4:30, and at first I thought firecrackers would burst and people on the port would wave handkerchiefs. I leaned across the outer decks and once or twice convinced myself the ship was moving. They announced the start was delayed, but that did not mean we would be late in arriving at Ketchikan 2 days later. There are no traffic jams on the ocean. Then they gathered us in a room and showed us how to wear the life jacket. Our explorations continued. We reached an art gallery. The paintings would be auctioned out before the end of the journey.